What's tonight, for? If this team get beat, we in the final four.
He's a poor man LeBron, bro, when it comes to trades. It's like, you guys look at, KD went to go
down 3 games, it's a quick sweep.
Not cap if you want to. Cap if you want to. Cap if you want to.
You know what's in me.
When I said that they let James Harden do the same thing and let Kevin Durant do the same thing, and they're essentially letting James Harden do the same thing again.
I said Kevin Durant should have took a 50-50 blame, and Westbrook should have took a 50-50 blame too.
Plus motherfucking down. You feel? Welcome back on this beautiful ass Tuesday, nigga. We wasn't here yesterday. I'm sorry, I apologize for it. We here today. You feel me? And what's up, Moon? How you feeling, man?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really good, dog. It's Tuesday. Time to talk some hoops. You know what I mean?
Time to talk some hoops. So we're gonna start with some sad news, and then we're gonna move on. Jason Tatum, Tyler Halliburton out for all of next season. Decide. Boston said this is not a rebuild, and it's not. I don't know where people get it from. You feel me? I didn't see us trade Brown away. You know, I didn't see us give up Brown, and I didn't see Derek White go anywhere. You know, those two main pieces are still there. Jason Tatum will be back, you know, in a year. You feel me? And we right back at the championship hunt. You feel me? Because we ain't done. There's more to come. You feel me? It's more to come.
Out my boy PP Peyton Pritchard.
That's right. Don't forget PP. I got to get a PP shirt because I've been praising PP and I don't keep praising him.
All day. My boy.
Hopefully he end up in that starting lineup. You feel me? Get your shit together. But anyway, you feel me? Mike Brown got hired as the Knicks' next head coach to take over what Tibbs started. Seems similar to Golden State. Moo, how you feel?
I was gonna say the same thing. It's an oddly similar move to Golden State. But I'm not surprised. I knew that they were probably going to go in this direction. I figured if they were going to fire Tibbs and go in a different direction, it would probably be Mike Brown. Just based off how he left Sacramento, and all that, a lot of people were very vocal about that. And felt like he deserves a job in this league. Definitely so. I definitely thought they were probably going to go to Mike Brown route. It just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I think he could definitely get that team back to where they were. I'm not sure if he gets them over the hump. We just have to see how the Knicks play. For some reason, the Knicks tend to fall apart in the playoffs, no matter how good the team is. So I wish Mike Brown the best. Glad to see you get another job, especially with the way that you did leave Sacramento. But in other news, my boy Paolo just signed a 5-year, $287 million rookie contract extension.
Hello.
You feel me?
Boy, Paolo cashing out. He said, I'm laughing straight to the bank. Nah, just deserved, though. I mean, he's been balling ever since he got into the league. He's obviously established himself as their number one, their superstar. So, you gotta pay him like it. Good thing about, I think, Paolo, I don't want to say the good thing, but I mean, the positive thing, I guess, that you can look at is he kind of had his serious injury early with the whole pectoral tear early on last season. So just looking at the numbers, he probably should be solid for the next 5 to 6 years before, age catches up and he probably faces another, not serious injury, but, a lingering injury that'll probably hold him out for a few games or whatever the case may be. But, gotta lock his star down, and I think the Magic is trending in a solid direction right now.
41 mil next year, 40 the year after that, 47 the year after, 51 after, 54 after that, and it could reach up to 287 mil. Sorry, it's 239 mil. But it could reach up to 278 mil with the contract being increased by 30% if he wins an MVP, All-NBA, Defensive, or Player of the Year.
Yeah. So he got them stipulations in there.
And this takes effect, into 26-27. So 26-27, he was making 41 mil. That's a contract. Somebody did say, you got to thank Michael Jordan for that, because without him, these players wouldn't be making contracts like that.
True.
So I don't know. But it's good. We getting these young players. Do we think that that they're spending their money too early on these rookies? Like, I know Paolo is good, but we're starting to see, and I'll do a little research while you answer. A lot of people get these big rookie extension contracts.
I think sometimes that's the case. But I think in Paolo's case, I would say no. Main reason being is because he showed that, he, for one, wants to be there, wants to be part of that program. And then on top of that, he showed you that, he's a guy that you can trust on the court. And he's going to show up in, big moments and show up in moments to where you need him the most. I think other teams can get overzealous when they look at young talent and they may just so happen to be like, oh, yeah, no, we'll go ahead and throw him the money now so we can lock him in long term, just like I was saying before. But sometimes that comes back to bite him in the ass, because a lot of the times these players, they get paid and tend to, start to relax after that. I think with Paolo, the motor that I see, just the type of basketball player that he is, I think that Orlando can kind of trust that the money that they give him is only just going to be more of a motivator for him to just continue to keep, getting better. But I think it can possibly be a problem sometimes, but I think you really just got to play it by ear, right? How it goes in developing the young talent, how it goes into how mature they are, their character, et cetera, when you draft them, and if they're actually going to be worth the money. I know a lot of the time when we have these conversations, some guys don't be worth the money, some guys do. But hey, that's the reason why they have GMs and presidents and owners and stuff like that, to see who is actually worth the money. I think with this wave of young NBA talent or young NBA stars that's coming up, I think a lot of these guys are worth the money. I don't want to speak on this year's draft because obviously know how that went. But I think a lot of the young stars that we see in the league right now, the Jason Tatums, the Jaylen Browns, the Halliburtons, the Jalen Brunsons, et cetera, I think once they get to a city or once they get to a town, they kind of want to hunker down, kind of want to make their town or that city their own. So as far as these teams throwing these young guys the bag now, I really don't see a problem with it, because these guys want to be in these cities. They want to establish their names in these cities. Compared to maybe the class younger than them, or maybe even the classes before them, where it was more about the money and not necessarily establishing themselves as a player in a city that's not necessarily known or doesn't really have a high market in it, making them a high or explosive market. So I think it goes by class. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you can look at each class of the NBA drafts and kind of play it by ear from there to see who was probably worth the money and who wasn't worth the money.
All right, well, let's just do that, because that's what I was over here looking up. So from 2013 to 2017, we're going to go, because that's what I have in front of me. All right, 2013 rookie contract extensions. We got bottom to top. We got Quincy Pondes to Grizzlies, 4 years, $14 million. I want you guys to look at the change in the shit. Quincy Pondes, the Grizzlies, 4 years, $14 million. 4 years, $14 million is crazy. Larry Sanders, Bucks, 4 years, $44 million. Derek Favors, Jazz, 4 years, $48 million. DeMarcus Cousins, Kings, 4 years, max salary, $65.6 million. John Wall, Wizards, 5 years, maximum salary, $84.7 million. And Paul George, Pacers, 5 years, $91.5 million rookie contract extension.
Yep.
In 2014, we got Marcus Morris with 4 years, $20 million. Marquise Morris, 4 years, $32 million, both with the Suns. Alec Burke, Jazz, 4 years, $42 million. Kemba Walker with the Hornets, 4 years, $48 million. Nikola Vucevic, 4 years, $48 million. Kenneth Faried, ooh, that's a name for you. 4 years, $50 million with the Nuggets. Ricky Rubio, Timberwolves, 4 years, $55 million. Klay Thompson's Warriors, 4 years, $68 million. Kyrie Irving, 5 years, $94 million. in 2014. 2015, we got Jerry Lamb, Hornets, 21 mil. Terrence Ross, Raptors, 3 years. Oh, Lamb was 3 years, 21 mil. Terrence Ross, Raptors, 3 years, 21 mil. John Henson, that's a name for you. 4 years, 45.5 mil. We got Michael Kidd Gilchrist, Hornets, 4 years, 52 mil. Jonas,
he's in the news right now for some crazy shit, not like his personal life, but just NBA.
Yeah. Jonas Valanciunas, however you say his damn name. Raptors, 4 years, 64 mil. Anthony Davis with the Pelicans, 5 years, $127 million. This is 2015. But Damian Lillard finishes out with 5 years, $139 million with the Trailblazers. And this is where we see them bottom tiers start to go up these last 2 years here, 16, 17. Yep. So bottom to top, Cody Zeller.
A new deal. Like
yeah, Cody Zeller, Hornets, 4 years, 55 mil. Dennis Schroeder, Hawks, 4 years, 62 mil. The bottom two guys, that increase was crazy from when we started in 2013. Georgie Dang, the Timberwolves, 4 years, 62 mil. Victor Oladipo, Thunder, 4 years, 84 mil. Ricky Rubio with the Jazz, 4 years, 96 mil. Giannis, Bucks, Steven Adams, Thunder, 4 years, 100 mil. And then CJ McCollum got his rookie contract extension, 2016, 4 years, 106 mil. 2017, we got TJ Warren, Suns, 4 years, 47 mil. Gary Harris, Nuggets, 4 years, 74 mil. Embiid, 5 years, 147. And then Andrew Wiggins, 5 years with the Timberwolves for 147. So Joel Embiid and Andrew Wiggins signed the same rookie contract extension. So now, Mulich, with the question I asked, do you think we give it too early? With those years there, I'm going to see if I can find recent. Those years there.
Yeah, I think those years you could say. I think because especially 2015 on, I would say definitely. You probably gave them guys that bag a little too early. I'm not going to lie to you. That was more of, and I don't want to put it in on these guys to say like that's just all the reason why they played, but just thinking about the era and the time of the game of basketball and the time of the world at the time. That was like peak social media era where, you had a lot of Instagrams, you had a lot of, Snapchats, you had a lot of just social media exploding around that time really, really heavily. So brand was a lot. So when it comes to that, I guess looking at the mindset of these players, they may be thinking, oh, well, this city may be better for my brand. This city may be better for more exposure for X, Y, and Z, et cetera, et cetera. So I think when those years, like from 2015 to like 2017, around there, I think those three classes, you could probably say like, yeah, they gave them boys the bag a little too early. And then on top of that, looking at the lower guys, right? The B's and C's guys, it's like, yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But we do got to understand that the NBA, NBA contracts are different. And, they did negotiate for that with the CBA. I think that around that time, 2015 through 2017, or basically through now, is when the new CBA deal started, which is what Draymond's been talking about a lot. So
I found people drafted in 2020 that got rookie contract extensions. Wow. What's up, fella?
What's the word? How y'all feeling?
Not much. Good. All right, so people in 2020 that's drafted got rookie contract extensions. Peyton Pritchard, 4 years, 30 mil. Zeke, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, sorry, 4 years, 32 on the Nuggets. Naismith got 3 years, 33 mil with the Pacers. Anthony Cole got 3 years, 39 mil with the Magic. Josh Green got 3 years, 41 mil with the Mavs. Denon, I don't know how to say his last name, 4 years, 55 mil with Washington. Okogie, however you say it's Ayanka. I don't know how to say his name. Sorry, bro. 4 years, 62 mil. That's probably the lower end where Moolish was just talking about the guys. It's like, it's kind of a lot of money. But then we get into do these guys deserve it? Timberwolves, 5 years, 136 mil. Josh McDaniels, which I think he just got his, right?
Yep.
Kevin Vessler, whatever, the guy from Spurs, they gave him 5 years, 146.
He was
Desmond,
going out chicken.
he was. That's the guy with the color hair, right? The blonde hair, if I'm not mistaken. Desmond Bain got 5 years, 207. Tyler Heidenberg got 5 years, 260. LaMelo got Tyrese Halliburton got 5 years, 260.
I was 3 inches taller.
Tyler Hansbrough.
Yeah, Tyler Hansbrough. LaMelo Ball got 5 years, 260, and Anthony Edwards got 5 years, 260. So, Blue, we were just talking about Pablo's rookie contract extension that could reach up to $287 million with incentives. I asked the question: do you think guys get their rookie contract in the money that they're getting? Do you think that some of these coaches are giving it to them too early?
In Paulo's case, no. He's
100%.
He's a legit star at the bare minimum. Definitely a franchise type of player currently, like somebody you could build around. No, and typically, if you do well them first couple of years, your rookie year, most guys sign that extension and re-up with that first team because they gonna give you the most money that first. You know what I'm saying? That first major contract, they got the bird rights. They can offer a longer security type because typically players don't come through the door. I must win the championship. You know what I'm saying? It's more about establishing yourself in the league. And then if we get to that, you know what I'm saying, as a team, where we looking like we could be a contender, things of that nature. But you usually trying to secure that bag, that real bag, that guaranteed bag. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, if I'm the Magic and if I'm Paolo, I'm taking that bread and I'm giving it to him.
100%. What was the most surprising name you heard out of the whole list, Mooch?
I don't know. There was 20? Go back to 2017 around the first two names that you said.
Hold on.
Because there were some names that was, I'm not going to lie, that was crazy.
You said go back to what year? 2017?
2017.
TJ Warren got 4 years, 47. Gary Harris got 4 years, 74 from the Nuggets.
That was strong at that time. That $70 million they gave Gary Harris was crazy.
And then Andrew Wiggins and Joel Embiid both got $174.7 million contracts.
At the time, you can justify the Joel one. I don't necessarily know about Andrew Wiggins, but at the time, you can justify Joel. But Gary Harris, I'm not going to hold you, that was crazy.
In 2016, Victor Oladipo got 4 years, 84 mil from the Thunder.
I'm not going to say I wouldn't have gave Vic that. But at the time where I think he was coming off with the Pacers at that time?
Nah, he was coming off first stint with the Magic.
First stint with the Magic, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, his only stint,
Because that's before Vic got seriously hurt.
It is, but he still, to me, is strong because it's like...
It's strong. I mean, for sure.
Georgie Dang got 4 years, 62 mil in 2016.
Timberwolves?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jordan Yang.
Dennis Schroeder got 4 years, 62, and Cody Zeller got 4 years, 55.
What them Zellers got them a little bag, shorty.
I'm not gonna lie, that Cody Zeller one was crazy.
55, 4 years.
That's nuts, bro.
That is insanity.
But see, and this is what I was saying to Moo, right? So you look at Dennis Schroeder and Cody, right? Dennis gets 62, and Zeller gets 55. Now I get the money is different from year to year. Like this, the NBA, the max you could have paid for players definitely went up in 2016. But we go back to the 15. We go to the bottom of the list. You got Jeremy Lamb, rookie contract extension, 3 years, 21 mil. Terrence Ross, 3 years, 31 mil. John Henderson's 4 years, 45 mil. You know, you even got Gilchrist with 4 years, 55 mil. Like that's in the middle of the pack. You got guys loading that. You go back to 13 and Quincy Pondexter got a 4 year, $14 million rookie contract extension, bro.
That's crazy. And they said Cody's boy, what? Oh my god.
Quincy Pondexter got 4 years, $14 million.
Damn. Hey, they went in there and they did their big one when they did their negotiations for the CBA. I try to tell you, boy, because
they was like, that's the last one you gonna give us 4 years, 14? Hell no.
Bro, they said fork over the chicken.
Larry Sanders got 4 years, 44. Derek Favors 4 years, 48.
That's a jump.
Even DeMarcus Cousins back then, he got a 4 years, 65, which was pretty high at that time, but still, it's only a couple more mil than Derek Favors got.
That's a jump, boy.
And John Wall got 84, 5 year.
84. Ooh.
Kenneth Reed got 4 years, 50 mil in 2014. Ricky Rubio got a 4 year, 55 from the Timberwolves in 2014.
I feel like the T-Wolves got to be excluded from this conversation because they just be throwing out chicken.
They giving that money out.
T-Wolves be throwing out money on like I don't like nobody's business, dog. Like we could play for the T-Wolves right now. They probably throw us a few mil.
Shit, they gave Andrew Wiggins 140. 7. But let's move on to this 3-team trade that we had. Norman Powell goes to the Heat. John Collison goes to the Clippers, which I think is a great addition. And Kevin Love, Kyle Anderson, and 2027 second-round pick from the Clippers go to the Jazz. Boo, how are we feeling about this trade?
I mean, it's like whatever, bro. Like, who get John Collins go to the Clippers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that was actually a great pickup for the Clippers. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
They needed some more front court type of players, rebounding type of dudes, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's a good piece to have. He might actually be starting for them when I think about it. Potential.
They could.
Because you're gonna go Harden, Kawhi, Zubac. Yeah, maybe John Collins. He a solid defender too. Yeah, that was a great pickup. And who did the Clippers let go?
Norman Powell.
Norman Powell. He's where, Utah?
Heat.
That's tough.
That's a good pickup for the Heat, though. I ain't gonna lie. Norman Powell's a bucket.
It's a tough loss.
It is. He really filled that void while Kawhi was out. So yeah, that's definitely a tough loss, especially if Kawhi or Harden has to miss any extended time this year. So like, yeah, you can definitely gonna miss his services for sure.
They still got Ben Simmons too, man. No, let me stop.
I almost took you seriously for a second.
Listen, I would turn Ben into the point guard and let him do when he first came in the league. Just pass the ball, bro. Get your teammates involved and dunk the ball when you can.
Are we cool?
But that's what they got Brook Lopez for now. I don't know.
They did get Brook Lopez.
Who's that point guard, though? That's what I'm not seeing. Harden would be the point guard?
Yes. He's been a point guard.
He's been. I was gonna say they've had him a point guard.
Who they shooting guard?
The two guard gonna be either the two guard last year was Norman Powell, and then
That's what I'm asking. Chris Dunn.
I could see him starting to because he
Kobe Sanders.
Chris Dunn is a defender, so like, and he a big point guard. Like he like six.
Bodan? What about Bodan Bogdanovic?
He could start too.
They could put him in the starting position.
I'm
Cam
thinking
Christie?
I'm thinking Chris Dunn though.
Ben Simmons can start.
Knowing Ty Lue and how he coach, I can see him going with Chris Dunn.
I don't really like their roster though.
I think they got a solid roster. I don't think they know flat out contender, but they got a solid roster.
As of right now, this says James Harden, Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., Kawhi, and Zubac.
I can see that being the lineup too. Yep. I can see them going because I know Ty Lue guy. He don't run the same lineups. He go based off of matchups. So I can see John Collins starting some games depending on they playing like a Denver with Gordon and Jokic out there. You want to go, a little bigger, whatever. I can see that.
And then, if they're going to do that, then I think because it's from reports, it says the Clippers are the strongest to land Bradley Beal. So if they do that, then that'll probably be a better lineup than what we look at now. You can probably move John to the 3. Have Derrick Jones come off the bench since they like him as a rotational player.
Yeah.
You can put Beal at the 2.
You could have a lineup of Beal, Harden, Kawhi, Derrick Jones, and Zubac or John
Collins and Zubac. Yep.
Yeah, they got what I liked about their moves this offseason. They just got more depth. You know what I'm saying? They got more. You got Bogdanovic. That's some solid depth.
Yeah, and then when you add Brook Lopez to the big man group, they got a solid roster.
They definitely got some shit they can contend with for the most part, like in the Western Conference.
Mm-hmm.
And then they sent my boy K Love to purgatory.
Well, yeah, Utah.
Yeah,
K Love to Utah.
He'll get bought out more than likely.
Probably.
I could see him going somewhere like
the Lakers.
Golden State.
Would
LeBron want his boy back.
That too. Golden State too.
But the Lakers did say they're prioritizing. From reportedly, the Lakers saying they're prioritizing Luka over LeBron. So we could see the King on the move. It would be shocking, but
they were prioritizing who?
Got it.
Luka over LeBron,
as they should.
Yeah, I know you said that before, but we could see LeBron on the move.
Bye.
I don't know.
Purgatory.
Brian bogus as hell, man.
He ended up in Utah. I'd die.
Brian, if Brian wanted to win another ring, Brian would have took a pay cut. He did not take a pay cut. That lets me know he don't care about winning right now. All he care about is adding another year to the legacy and saying shit like, I want to win a ring. That's why we play the game. He gonna say all that good shit, but if you wanted to win a ring, you would have took a pay cut. Rather you play for
He don't want to win a ring. He just said, would the ring culture start mattering? He don't want it to. He don't want to win a ring. He done with winning rings. He didn't chase rings all these years.
It's so because he literally left Cleveland to win a ring.
He never chased a ring, man. He just happened to come across them.
Yeah, okay. Not one, 2, not 4.
Oh, shit.
He blew up. He just happened to come across them, man.
That was a good one. I like that.
The man is like being so nasty. And then he be like the shit he be saying, like just, so what you trying to say? Steve Nash not great? Nobody's saying this shit, bro.
T-Mac just said something similar too.
T-Mac is a troll. He had to clean that shit up though. Like he knew what he was saying.
He better have.
He knew what he was saying. It makes sense. Like that's why he cleaned that shit up. Like, yeah, we get it. If you could have played with a player like Shaq, you feel like you could have won a title. That's respectable. That's truth. But to say you could have did what Kobe did is crazy, my nigga.
Insane.
It's crazy.
Didn't we talk about that last week?
Literally insane. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I mean, getting into that, we might as well segment it into it because I kind of did want to address it, Could T-Mac take the replacement of Kobe and do what Kobe did and win 3 championships with Shaq and that Lakers team? Or are we sending Shaq back to, Orlando?
I think they can get 1, potentially 2, depending on the situations. They played some tough teams. Like, people try to downplay what Kobe did against the Spurs, the Lakers' biggest nemesis around that time. Like, he used to have his way with them, like, for real. Like, so to say that T-Mac was just gonna do that, I don't know. To say that is just like, again, it's almost saying that they skill sets is or they play style is similar, and it really wasn't. Kobe was clearly a two-way player, like clearly a two-way player. Like T-Mac played defense when he wanted to. That's the disappointing shit about T-Mac, because T-Mac could have probably been an all NBA defender too if he wanted to, but he just didn't live up to that shit. He didn't, he wasn't consistent with it. That's the truth. And people love to say Kobe just got thrown all NBA defensive teams. Like, why they weren't throwing other popular players all defensive teams? T-Mac was he didn't get one. He wasn't popular. Like, what the fuck? Appreciate you, bro.
What's up, favorite? Move. Back to board. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, like, and Kobe and T-Mac had his chance to say, like, fuck you. You didn't even do what Kobe did when Kobe had a Pau Gasol. You had a Yao Ming. They very comparable players. You couldn't get out the first fucking round. Like, it's just the real, bro. Like, T-Mac is a hell of a player. He just wasn't Kobe Bryant. They all know this shit. They all know his levels of the shit. D-Wade be talking that little slick shit too, that, everybody know Pau should have won Finals MVP. Who the fuck is everybody, nigga? Like, for real. Who the fuck is everybody? Like, bro, the shit they doing with Kobe is crazy, bro. It's nasty.
But they wouldn't be doing that shit if he was here, because he'd be cutting them. But go ahead, Moose.
It's crazy because, first of all, I'm glad Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson came out and said it. Like, yeah, I don't know where the fuck all this weird shit came from. And I'll tell you where it came from. I'll tell you exactly where the fuck it came from. It came from Jason Williams' weird ass when he said that, he don't even know if Kobe Bryant is top 5 Lakers of all time. That's when everybody started to run with that stupid ass, trying to diminish Kobe's career. But one thing I will say is absolutely fuck not. Like, I seen the video, I seen the shit on fucking First Take when he said the stupid shit. And like Boo said, that's the reason why I had to come back and clean it up. Absolutely the fuck not, T-Mac. I don't even think you're getting one. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, the shit that Kobe Bryant was doing, not named offense when they won their first championship. T-Mac isn't doing that. I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm just keeping it solid, bro. Like, the defense, the rebounding, the assists, bro. Like, legitimately taking a backseat from scoring to do all the other dirty work, to where he led the team in everything else except scoring. That's what people aren't talking about. Like, that's the shit that gets irritating. Motherfuckers just think that, you put me on a team with Shaq, somebody who's dropping 36, and hey, guess what? I can come and win a champ. No, bro, that's not how that fucking works, my nigga. Because you still have to do with the shit that the other player that you're comparing yourself to was doing. If you were doing that, my nigga, you would have got out the first round. Do we not remember how many leads that T-Mac blown in the playoffs? And that's the thing. When this conversation started, I'm like, bro, y'all got to be real with yourself, bro. Y'all got to be fucking real with yourself, G. Like, nigga, this nigga has had leads in the playoffs. Literally has had leads in the playoffs. This man was a scoring machine. Averaged 30. And still can get out the first round.
That's true, favorite.
Like, come on, dog. There's no way. And I love T-Mac. I fuck with his game wholeheartedly. But to say that you gon' fuck no. Like, there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. Because the ascension that Kobe Bryant went on from the first year to year 3, and then after, was other fucking worldly. It was literally otherworldly. We hadn't seen that shit. That's the reason why everybody was comparing him to Jordan at the time. That's Jordan 2.0. It's Michael Jordan. Like, niggas hadn't seen that shit from a 2 guard since Jordan.
But another thing they don't talk about is that, you know, a lot of the shit we judge and T-Mac off of is what we seen him do as the number one option. Again, you don't know what that looked like with him playing number 2 to Shaq.
Yep. Because that's what I think what Nick said, everybody's a number 2. Or it wasn't Gil. I think Gil said everybody's a number 2 playing next to Shaq. So
it is.
Exactly.
Like, everybody's a number 2. Jordan, everybody. I don't give a fuck who you is. You're going to be the number 2 because that's what's going down. Give the ball to the big fella.
Yep.
But the reality is, we seen how difficult that was for Kobe, and he was winning.
Mm-hmm.
How people was just diminishing. Oh, he's a sidekick. Oh, he's X, Y, and Z, bro. I don't know if T-Mac would have handled that shit well, bro. From all accounts, from what players say about T-Mac was very cocky, thought he was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is what it is. He had the right to feel like that around 02. He was really like that. But
Sure.
At the same time, bro, like, again, AI is who we know him to be at that time. Like, just to put him on that team with Shaq, I'm not guaranteeing a ring. Kobe gets no credit for the dirty work that he was doing on that team. Guarding the players.
Do we give Kobe a ring if he played with Yao?
If he on that same Rockets team with fucking Shane Battier and fucking Ron Artest, bro, and Louis Scola and all them other good players that T-Mac had.
Now that's a name for you.
Like knock it off, bro. Yeah, he can win. Fuck that. I'm not never trying to downgrade the Pau Gasols and Lamar Odoms. You know what I'm saying? That was a hell of a team too for Kobe to have. But
even then,
go ahead.
Pau ain't Yao. Like, that's the thing right there. Like, Pau is not Yao. As good as Pau Gasol was, he's not Yao Ming. So you take a Yao Ming in that period in time and give him Kobe. Tracy McGrady, stop it, bro. Stop it.
Please.
Like I said, don't do this again because there's no fucking
so
way.
we swap Lakers, we swap Kobe and Tracy McGrady, whatever year you want to pick. Let's say 2002, 2003, where Tracy averaged 32 points and was 4th in MVP. We swap them.
On the Magic still, then.
Yeah. We swap him because that's what he was talking about his time on the Magic. He was talking about his time on the Magic.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah, if his time
if you swap him there and swap Kobe there, then do you think Kobe, who wins it first, T-Mac or Kobe? And if they play each other in the Western Conference Finals, who wins that matchup?
I mean, I don't even think the Lakers. You saying put T-Mac on the Lakers with Kobe,
and then put Kobe on Orlando, whoever you want to.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The Houston T-Mac was like 05, 06. So
he was talking about that.
I don't think it's fair to fast forward T-Mac, like, you know what I'm saying, in his prime, on the Lakers with that Kobe and Powell team, like.
But that's what he was talking about. That's what the conversation was. He was talking about himself in his prime.
Talking about he do what Kobe did with Shaq. I don't think he could do that, and I damn sure know he couldn't do what Kobe did with Powell. I know that. I know that for a fact.
For shit show.
I mean, that Rockets team wasn't bad. I mean,
they're not going to the finals, bro. That's my thing.
They weren't bad, but
why he didn't say this is for me? Why he didn't say, give me a Pau Gasol? Fuck Shaq. Give me a Pau. Because you know why he couldn't say that? Because they'd be like, you had fucking Yao, nigga. How do you sound? It don't make sense.
You gotta ask T-Mac that question, baby.
Like, it don't make sense, bro.
Exactly what I'm saying. T-Mac, no, he's not.
He knows what's going on, bro. He knows what's going on. All these niggas know what's going on, bro. All these niggas be trying to rewrite history like they went on camera saying this shit. Bro,
like, niggas wasn't there. Like, we didn't watch the shit, nigga. Like, and I get it. And that's the reason why I was about to say about the whole D-Wade shit. Because D-Wade trying to, like, Boo up said, trying to talk slick on all that weird shit. Powell should have won. Nigga, I get it. A lot of y'all, after the season is over, after you niggas got bounced by Kobe, after you niggas got bounced by whoever the fuck was in your respective conference, a lot of you niggas checked out.
What year should Powell have won it?
It's off season. Y'all on vacation, y'all on a remote island somewhere, and y'all don't really get good reception. So obviously you niggas didn't watch the fucking games. That was
what year did he say Powell should have won it?
You talking about the 2010? But what's nasty about that? what's nasty about the 2010 shit is Game 5 of that finals. D Wade is live watching Kobe. Like I'm talking about making all type of facial expressions. Kobe went off in Game 5. I think he had like 22 straight points or some shit coming into from the second quarter to the third quarter. Like the man just couldn't miss. Who the fuck go from halftime and didn't cool off? The man didn't cool off. Just came right back. Like D Wade in the crowd watching this shit, but then you have the nerves to say everybody thought Powell should have won the Finals MVP. What? That is like some of the most disgusting shit I've ever heard, bro.
That's a crazy.
Kobe was 48 blocks, 9 steals, 81, 255, all points, minutes. But why does he feel like he should have won it? What did?
Because Powell was having a very efficient series. He clearly outplayed KG that series.
53% from the field.
Yeah. He clearly outplayed KG. That was the difference in the finals for the most part. Kobe really wasn't efficient like that.
45.8% from the field in that playoffs.
Who?
Kobe.
Yeah.
The whole playoffs, he was 45.8.
Just in the finals, he wasn't efficient. I think he shot like 41, 42%, something like that. I think he averaged 20. If I'm not mistaken, Kobe averaged 28, 8, and 3.
In that finals?
Yeah.
That whole playoff series, he averaged 29, 6 and 5.5. So I'm around the 6. And Gasol was 19.6, 11 and 3. Well, 4. Let me see.
Kobe again playing against some of the best perimeter defense this league has seen in a while, right? This is another context that get left out.
Kobe had 15 steals in that finals collectively.
I think he led the team in steals, assists. No, not assists.
Assists, he got 27. Powell had 26. So that's impressive. I'm sorry. Powell played more minutes. Kobe shot 31% from the field, and it's saying he shot 40% from the field.
Yeah.
And then Powell shot 47.
Powell had a great series. I'm not going to take that away from him.
Powell averaged 19 points with his 47. Kobe averaged 29 with his 40.
Yeah, no.
No, no.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's the year that freaking that them niggas blew the 3-1 lead to the Pistons in the playoffs. First round.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, but T-Mac was talking about taking himself in his prime.
Yeah. Just talking about during that 2000 and that three-peat run. Again, I think, yeah, he could have got one for sure. I ain't gonna slight him on that because I do think Shaq was just that dominant. Like I do think that's possible. But the three-peat, fuck no. Two-peat, I don't even see that.
I don't think he even getting one.
I don't see none of that shit, bro. I just can't see it, bro.
That nigga was drunk. Whatever.
And I ain't trying to be nasty to T-Mac. I just can't see it. You can put AI there. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm being for real. And I'm being so fucking for real, bro. Like, if you telling me to put these players, especially at the same ages, like T-Mac about the best one, but the players they be thinking, if LeBron would have been on that team, nope. No three-piece happening. You got a young LeBron who's a bad free throw shooter, a bad mid-range shooter. Like, what is going on? He don't shoot the three well at that time. Y'all telling me those similarities just gonna match because he got Shaq? No. What made Kobe special was the ability to take them tough ass shots because they was some tough ass shots. Mm-hmm. Like Kobe was playing, catching wide open shots and No. He catching after they done triple team Shaq. Now he over in the corner, got to make something happen. Like I ain't giving everybody that. I ain't giving D Wade that. I'm not giving LeBron that. I'm not giving nobody that for real. Nobody. Kobe
Fuck no.
proved that shit. Kobe proved that shit. I swear, the only nigga I think could have probably did it on Kobe level is Jordan, because their game is so similar. Ability to make tough shots, take tough shots. They could have done that. And I know Jordan's intangibles.
Ron Artest also said that during that time there was a debate, and Gilbert Arenas said too there was a debate with who was better, Kobe or T-Mac, and Kobe at that time had 3 rings.
It was a debate, though. I wouldn't deny that it was a barbershop type debate. It was. It definitely was. Because you can't downplay the fact that, especially even AI, they're getting more respect because they're the lone star, the lone wolf on their teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable at that time. That's kind of how we do evaluate basketball. Whose job is harder? At that time, those 2 players in particular, job was significantly harder than Kobe's. That's the truth. But again, it's the intangibles that people don't want to talk about. And they right in your face. You know Allen Iverson ain't no 2-way player. You know this. You know he had a hard time. He played the 2 guard. He couldn't even guard 2 guards. You know this. If you watched basketball back then, you watched it. Same thing with T-Mac. He wasn't taking the best perimeter players. He didn't even guard Kobe. Kobe guarded him. He didn't guard Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Switch.
Like, so all this, these players just went there and did anything, bro. Knock it off, bro. They just really downplaying Kobe. T-Mac, I would have loved to see him guard AI. I would have loved to see that shit. I would have loved to see that shit.
It's the same T-Mac that in the beginning of that playoff series was shooting amazing, and then towards the end of it was shooting horribly because he was panicking or just shot Chuck. This is the same person that is supposed to. Fuck no, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm not even getting one, dog. I don't care. No. Fuck no, niggas. No, because you're not doing
this. Fuck no, I'm not giving you one.
I don't care. You're not doing the shit that Kobe is doing, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, nigga, there's no. I'm sorry, nigga. I don't trust you that much. And from what I seen, I literally watched it with my own eyes. I do not trust you that much, bro, because there were moments in time where we can point in history, in NBA history, Laker history, where Kobe strong-armed them niggas at a certain playoff series, bro. You weren't able to do that, T-Mac, in the first round. Come on, bro. When you were averaging,
That's what Nick was saying. Not Nick Wright. His damn name, but Nick.
Get out of my face. Nah, we're not doing
that.
Nick Young. That's what he was saying. He was saying like he couldn't get out the first round, and he had some respectable teams too. I do think their obstacles can be in the way, but if you're not like right there, like James Harden could say, Golden State, like, yo, we took them to a game 7. We was right there. We could have beat that team. I'd be more inclined to be like, all right, yeah, little more luck go your way. You could definitely beat that team. But I'm not going to say, like, T-Mac didn't have enough. Like, yeah, Kobe had Shaq, but that can't be Kobe's fault. It's not Kobe's fault he had Shaq. Like, that's what the team put together. That's why you got to have your team put you in good predicaments, and even with good predicaments, T-Mac, bro, you got drafted to Toronto. You was in Toronto for 3 years. Then you went to Orlando. You stayed there for 4 years, and then went to Houston for 6. So I mean,
but Kobe, the only motherfucker in like out of all the top 10, top 15 players, he's the only player that we truly penalized. Not we, but people, and I'm talking about a lot of people penalized this man for playing with Shaq. Like he chose to play with him. Like he chose to, and what's sad is even though they penalized him, cool. It's damn near like fuck the back-to-back though. Like it's one thing for the man to go, maybe he don't win one without Shaq. Just say he just went to the finals. We all know that ain't gonna be enough to get him in the top 10, where he's mostly consistently ranked at. If he never wins another ring without Shaq, how do you view him then? I promise you will have motherfuckers trying to say D Wade was better than Kobe. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, they both got 3 rings. D Wade got a Finals MVP though. Kobe never won one of those. But he get the Finals MVPs, and people still will tell you shit like D Wade said. Well, Pau Gasol should have really won that Finals MVP. Gotcha. Cool.
Cool, man. Cool.
Man, cool. Kobe, I promise you, they don't do this shit to Magic. Magic walked through the door, had the best player in the world. Kareem. Nobody says, oh, nothing. On my life. It drove him. It drove him to get it out the mud. The man was tired of being called a sidekick. Tired. He was literally like, God damn, I don't know no sidekicks doing what I'm doing though. I don't know no sidekicks got the ability to go out here and outscore Shaquille O'Neal. I don't think T-Mac doing that shit.
Thank you.
I don't think he's doing that.
The sacrifice T would be gotta like you guys said, doing all the other things. Your game gotta come from other places. And I think that's what separates the two. I do agree with Nick Wright. I think more at that Nick Young. I think more at that time it was who was better, Kobe or Shaq, than T-Mac and Kobe. I think people knew what Kobe was. To me and from where I'm from, we knew what Kobe was. We knew T-Mac was special. But to answer T-Mac's question, yes, you do get penalized because you did not win a championship. If the sport we play is based on winning a championship, then yes, you are held to those standards. That I don't care what fans are saying. Oh, it's a team sport. Yes, it's a team sport, but we don't count a ring for the star the same as we count the ring for the guy on the 12th bench, right? The ring for the star means more than it does for a guy like Alex Caruso, right? Alex Caruso has 2 rings. We're not really going to be like, oh, Alex Caruso has 2 rings, but we're going to tell you, hey, Giannis got a ring. Why? Because he's a superstar. He's the face of the league. Jokic got a ring because he's you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, rings matter. And if you want to be held to the standard of the greatest of all time in the upper echelon of that list, then yes, Tracy McGrady, you have to win a ring.
But I just don't want to say penalized, right? I just think it's levels to this shit. It's
that's what I mean.
We're not trying to penalize anybody like personally, like, oh, you didn't win, so you don't, you know what I'm saying, deserve to be talked about. It's you didn't win, so you don't deserve to be put in certain conversations. Like, that's just all it is. It's not, oh, now it is some guys that can be in certain conversations without rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the truth.
Charles Barkley could be in the best power forward conversation without a ring.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but in that top 5, you can.
Absolutely. Bro, like, the power forward position, like, it's why Duncan has it on lock the way he do, because nobody done what he done. Like, it's no only person that's kind of close to him is kind of like Giannis right now. Like, far as the accolades and the raw numbers and all that shit, like, nobody, and even Giannis, he's still so far behind. Like,
he still got a lot of work to do.
Like, he would have to at least win 2 more rings to, like, even enter that conversation legitimately. Like, he can't even enter it right now. He's arguably the second best power forward of all time, because he ain't got no chance of being the first power forward, you know what I'm saying, best power forward ever right now. Like, no chance. So, again, it's more so a guy like Chris Paul, to me, it can be in a top 5 point guard conversation of all time, and he don't have a ring. Because we're not saying that rings is everything. We're just saying that if the player that is in front of you, they're probably somebody that truly got the ring and was truly one of the best players in the world type deal. Because this was what basketball, like again, I say this all the time, unlike any other sport. Basketball, bro, if you are truly one of the best players and you have a competent team around you and you truly are, again, not just top 15, but you top 3, top 4 with one of the best teams in the NBA, bro, you probably gonna win the ring. It's just the truth. History shows us this. And God forbid if you're the best player in the world with a competent team around you, you're gonna win. It hasn't been a time it hasn't happened. Name me a time you thought somebody was the best player in the world and they didn't get a ring. Like consistently, not for a year, might have had a best player in the world type year. No. It just don't happen, bro. It just don't happen. Anybody that you identify as the best player in the world legitimately for a 2-3 year span, I guarantee they probably got a ring. Guarantee. Guarantee. There's no denying this.
Anything to add, Moo?
I'll just say this. If you paired Kobe with somebody who averaged 21, damn near 3 blocks a game and almost 8 rebounds a game, in the playoffs, mind you, y'all think he gets out of the first round or maybe he caps off a ring? Because we heard Paul Gasol's numbers. Those were Yao's numbers with Tracy McGrady. And he wasn't able to get out of the first round. Again, shot horribly in games that they needed to close out. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. It only made me mad because again, it's like revisionist here. Revisionist. You know what I'm
History.
saying?
Yeah.
History. People are trying to rewrite it, bro. Like as if again we weren't there, they weren't there. They're trying to. I don't like it, bro. Like
it's weird,
nasty, bro. It's weird as hell, bro. I get we do. Sometimes we all can do the what if thing, the hot. You know what I'm saying? We all do that shit every now and then. But like for them to do that is nasty work.
It's more for fans. It's not for players.
Yeah, it's for fans because y'all was really out there, bro. Like the D Wade. Saying like literally saying like, oh, me and Brian was sitting back watch Kobe win that 5th ring. Like, well, what we finna do?
Literally.
Nah, that's like Kobe sitting back watching Shaq win that ring. Like, maybe I should call Shaq back.
Shaq, you just won your 5th ring. What am I gonna do?
Like, come back. I like, bro.
Now I try to think who else could he call at that time. He called somebody else.
Man, Kobe, that was fuel for Kobe.
Tim Duncan. He called Tim Duncan. Like, come on, bro. I need you. What am I supposed to do?
Reports that KG and Kobe was gonna team up or whatever, but I don't think that's a crazy like team for Kobe and KG to play together. Like, yeah, you got 2 superstars on one team for sure, but unless they would have been trying to get one more, I bet you Kobe and KG would have been like, this enough. Me and you, G. We ain't getting nobody else. Ain't no third person we need to come join the banana boat. None of that shit.
Exactly.
None of that shit. They would have been Kobe and KG, and we gonna build some. We just want some role players. Give us some solid role players around us.
You say, nigga, give us some solid, some niggas who shut up and listen, and we good.
And it wouldn't have been all this, not 1, not 2, not 3 shit, press conference shit. Them niggas would have just got busy. Just got busy, bro. People don't want to talk about these type of things though, like, and it's the truth, bro. Like that shit they did in Miami was nasty, bro. It's just what it was. It was nasty as fuck. Granted, they won, but for them to sit here and try to act like, oh, they didn't do that, and then shit on Kobe. Oh, what? Pau Gasol?
I mean, but we're talking about Wade here. You know what's going on in his household.
Yeah, that's
so I wouldn't expect anything, less.
That's some wild shit, but he bogus.
Bogus. Weird. Because it's weird. Like you said, like that nigga had niggas stressing, bro. Like Kobe literally had niggas stressing, dog, about what niggas was about to fucking do, bro. And like teaming up was the point of what's how to fucking beat him. Like
so when LeBron comes out and say it was Boston who started it, Boston started the super team. You wasn't trying to get past Boston no more. You were trying to catch Kobe. You trying to make sure Kobe didn't win no more. Low key. You and Wade wanted to be like, nah, we got to do something on both ends, here and there.
Man, if you just listen to Boston when they talk about them finals, how they talk about Kobe, because we know they only played Kobe in the finals, right? They played nobody else. So they got a great view of what they didn't even care about. They told Kobe, man, you out here by yourself. Pau Gasol is on the fucking court.
Literally.
Told that man, you out here by yourself, dog. What's up? Man, fuck dude. That's what they was telling Kobe. They talk about it right now. They didn't even think about fucking Pau. Who is you? Man, knock it off, man. But we got to listen to D-Wade come back and, try to rewrite history. Everybody knew. Everybody knew this D-Wade. Yeah, no. I don't know what finals you was watching. Nah.
I don't know if you niggas was on a remote island somewhere talking about, nigga, we don't get good reception, but nigga, not even everybody didn't know that shit. That's a stupid ass take. Nigga, what the fuck? Like I said, I don't know why. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. It's weird. It's hella weird. It's very nasty. It's gross. It's all the above. Cause like niggas act like we didn't watch the shit. You feel me? We was fucking there. We watched the shit. We watched you niggas get bounced by the same nigga who y'all talking shit about now. Which is why y'all talking shit about him, because you niggas was getting bounced by him. Like,
and that's why I said if Kobe was here, he'd be shutting that shit down on his own podcast, nigga. Come up here and talk to me. Let's have a conversation.
Man, they wouldn't even say that shit.
Niggas want to say this shit. There's a reason why, like I said, they waited for this nigga to pass.
Nah, they would have been out there like, yo, Kobe was killing us.
Man,
what they were saying when he was alive, Kobe was killing us. And this is the reason why a lot of people will sit up here and be like, the Mamba mentality doesn't mean that. Like, nigga, obviously it fucking does. Obviously it does.
Listen, their stories came out about people ducking D Rose. What you think they were trying to do when it came to Kobe?
The fuck it does. The stories that the nigga was telling nigga, the I'm not passing the balls to these niggas. They don't work as hard as me. If we gonna go out, yeah, I'm gonna go out. But guess what? I'm gonna be at the motherfucking the gym right after the club, and I expect you niggas to be there. We just coming in from workouts and Kobe's dripping in sweat. Like that shit fucking matters.
Mm-hmm.
The mentality of everything, like Boo Wop said, the intangibles, right? The shit that you can't see, the shit that you can't coach, right? Somebody's work ethic, right? The drive that makes them want to be better, the drive that makes them winners, right? Kobe, why aren't you smiling? You guys were up 3-1. Job's not finished. Everybody want to fucking quote that shit because he was dead ass serious. That wasn't no fucking game. That wasn't no shit that he was just saying because he rehearsed the shit in his fucking mirror before the goddamn final. No, he was dead ass. The job's not fucking done. My nigga, like, all these other niggas can sit up here and celebrate like we won. Nah, I'm still working because at the end of the day, guess what? There's another fucking game in the next 2 days, and I got to be ready for that bitch.
And maybe if Tracy McGrady thought like that, maybe he wouldn't have blew a 3-1 lead.
I mean, Kobe blew a 3-1 lead too, so.
No. But Kobe still also won a final, so you could say even though he blew a 3-1 lead, somewhere in there he learned from that mistake to get there and win it. What I'm saying is on Tracy, and Tracy blows leads, 2-1 leads, and I think it was 2 3-1 leads by Tracy's teams that they blew, if I'm not mistaken, in his career. You got to learn from it, become better from it, grow from it, especially when you're the number one option. You know, that 38 points you averaged in that career starting to win you MVP. You feel me? You ain't even got none of those, you know? You ain't got no MVPs, you feel me? I just don't know. Like, the level of what was needed there for that team to win, even with Shaq there, I don't know if Tracy really could replicate that. People didn't believe Kobe was going to do that at that time. So why would we think now in hindsight that Tracy McGrady is just going to automatically win a championship with Shaq? Being a different player from him too. Yeah, they had similar qualities and similar moves, but Tracy played shooting guard from what I looked at, and that was probably some of his best numbers, but he was really a small forward.
I mean, he masqueraded as a 2-guard, but he was more of a small forward for sure.
Yeah, he was a small forward, but he had some of his best seasons.
And a small forward is that you need to be a little bit like most small forwards are utility switch knives. They can do a little thing, right? And that's why he couldn't really be a small forward, because he wasn't a great two-way player. He wasn't a great passer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, you know, could be the point forward of your team. He wasn't really that. He was a bucket, though, a certified bucket. And at the two guard position, he was cheating. He's 6'9", 6'10". Most two guards is 6'5", 6'6". Like, that was the truth. So he had the advantage right there, playing the two guard, making teams have to adjust to him or cross match up him, stuff like that. He made that happen. But nah, bro, like, these intangibles have to matter, bro. Like, we cannot keep ignoring that shit, bro. When it's right in our face, bro. Like, people don't like Kobe because he's an easy target. Like, he's just an easy target.
Like Kobe when he was alive, nigga. That's the reason why he made that whole ass commercial.
Exactly.
He's a villain, bro. And now LeBron's a villain, I guess, and now we see the evolution of Jason Tatum being the next villain once LeBron leaves.
LeBron not a villain, though.
Yeah, he is.
He was a villain for that little stint in Miami, but like LeBron ain't the media.
Nah, this one came out of media's mouth, and I heard to watch this clip earlier today. LeBron is the villain of the NBA right now. Steph Curry is the hero. That's what they're looking at. Also in that the league, if LeBron drops and leaves today, the media has not built another villain yet. So if LeBron just like, I'm not playing no more, the league has no villain, media has no villain, and they said from what he said, I think it was Gil. It was Gil. It becomes Jason Tatum.
He be capping so hard sometimes. Okay, I can go with the Steph is more.
I guess the hero.
Depending on the. Yeah, he's more the hero for the NBA in a sense because he's the little guy. He's the babyface assassin. All these nicknames they gave him. Like
he was the guy who wasn't supposed to succeed.
Exactly.
Small school, small guard, small market at the time, etc., etc.
He did the unimaginable, right? So yeah, that's kind of more of a media darling story. Like, it's nothing really you can say about Steph. Steph is he don't do the cringy shit like LeBron. Bron do some cringy shit sometimes. He says some cringy shit sometimes.
This is true.
Like, he just does, bro. Like, the ring culture shit is cringy. Just watching him say that shit, it's like, bro, why did you leave Cleveland then? Why? Because you did
host a whole show when you went to Miami counting down rings and shit. If rings didn't matter.
Well, why make the decision?
Man,
why not?
What was there before the decision?
Why not stay your ass back in Cleveland when you went back the second time?
Jordan had problems with the front office. He stayed.
Definitely had problems with the front office.
Kobe had problems with the front office.
Definitely had problems.
But we're gonna wrap it here. Listen, Tracy, great player. I think it's more of a debate between Tracy and Reggie for me. Yes, you do get knocked down a level in Buop's level in words. For me, when you don't have a ring, that's why I say, Scottie Pippen isn't the greatest of all time. He's the greatest Batman of all time, I guess you would say, or one of them. Or is Kobe the greatest Batman of all time? I don't know. I think I learned something new in this conversation.
It's
Robin. But I don't know. There's levels to it, Tracy. So we love you over here. No disrespect, but hey, you Reggie,
don't do that again.
Charles Barkley, guys like that. Y'all niggas start the list after the greatest champions of the greatest players. That's it. That's it. You guys are great players, but not champions. The ultimate goal, like I was saying earlier, is to win a championship. And if you don't win a championship, then yes, a guy that wins a championship that's on the same type of level of you when playing, he will oversee you if he's like a Kobe. That's why we talk about Paul Pierce, and even Paul Pierce with a championship isn't on the same level as some other of these champions. Like, there's levels to that too. But we're going to close it out here. Final thoughts. Mooch.
You know what it is, man. Make sure y'all tune into the rest of the shows throughout the rest of the week. Yo, Let's Talk got some crazy stuff coming at you this week. PVT rolling out and Inside the Huddle. Make sure y'all don't miss it. Keep liking, commenting, and subscribing. We keep bringing y'all this dope-ass content.
What?
Later, peace.
Sorry.
As my man said, man, tune into the channel. We got some dope shit coming up for y'all, man. I already know, man. I'll see y'all Monday or Tuesday.
Peace.